Hello, this is ISTV News. I'm Gabby Gormay. Let's have a look at today's top story. Indian Army looks at Northeast as if a war is going on here, says human rights activist. Now the news in detail. Indian Army looks at the northeastern region, particularly Manipur, as if a war is being fought here, asserted Babu Loitongbam, Director of Human Rights Alert. He was speaking as a resource person at one-day discussion on the topic Armed Conflict, Right to Life and AFSPA 1958 with special reference to Manipur, organized by All Manipur Bar Association AMBA in collaboration with the United NGOs Mission Manipur at the Conference Hall of Chairap Court, Uripok, Imphal. President of AMBA, Khaidem Mani, Sessions Judge Manipur East H. Guneshwar Sharma and Senior High Court Advocate R.K. Nokulsana were the Presidium members at the inaugural function. Delivering the keynote address, Advocate Khaidem Mani said, "The one-day discussion is organized with a view to discuss whether armed conflict exists in Manipur or not. If not, why the Armed Forces Special Powers Act is not repealed or removed till now. It is necessary to make the government of India realize the fact that insurgency movement exists and the government of India fights to suppress the insurgents, thereby causing an armed conflict in the state." Session Judge Manipur East H. Guneshwar said, "The situation in Manipur presently is not like it used to be some years ago. The situation seems to be quite normal except for some sporadic incidents of leaving hand grenade here and there for extortion demands. As such, it may be considered whether the disturbed area status could be removed," the sessions judge said. Human rights defender Babu Loitongbam further said, "Insurgency in Manipur has nothing to do with AFSPA. The Indian Army says there is no armed conflict in Manipur. Then why do we need AFSPA? There is a war-like situation. The Army says AFSPA is enforced not to suppress the insurgents, but those at the helm of power are scared that the region may get out of their control," Babu said. Editor-in-Chief of ISTV News, Brajendra Ningomba, who spoke at the discussion as a resource person, opined that what is needed to be done now is that the political class of the state needs to be enlightened of the tragic ramifications of AFSPA. The people are already aware of the draconian impact of AFSPA. Likewise, a campaign to make the entire political class of the country become aware of the monstrous black law needs to be launched, he said. Mahobam Rakesh, Director, Human Rights Law Network, spoke on AFSPA and its contradiction to Article 21, Constitution of India. Senior Advocate R.K. Nokulsana said that a government which sincerely thinks of solving the people's problems is quite rare. General Secretary of Women Action for Development, Mangsatabam Sobita, also spoke as a resource person. Kidnapping innocent persons for ransom is not a new thing in Manipur. In fact, it has become a regular and habitual operation for the Kuki militants. A 56-year-old Krishna Paudyal from Char Hazar Sada Hills has been kidnapped by Kuki militants on the midnight of January 31st. He is a shopkeeper. Reports received by ISTV News indicate that Krishna was kidnapped by some armed persons believed to be Kuki militants. The militants reportedly came by a Maruti van of silver color. They allegedly pretended to purchase petrol for the van. Later, the militants gagged his mouth and forced him aboard the van and sped away, reports say. Saparmaina police has registered an FIR and initiated investigation into the incident. Protesting the abduction, people of all communities living in Char Hazar areas staged a protest dharna at Char Hazar market today. The protesters displayed placards condemning the act of kidnapping. While speaking to media persons, President of Manipur Gorkha Welfare Union R.B. Chetri strongly condemned the act of the militants. He said kidnapping of Nepali people for ransom has happened in the past too. He appealed to those responsible to release Krishna safe and sound on humanitarian ground. Employees Provident Fund organization today enlightened the employees of bricks field at Langjingching Maning and Patsoi Lamkai about the benefits of Employees Provident Fund. Commissioner 1 of Eastern Region Provident Fund S.K. Sangma and Commissioner 2 K. Rupeshwar spoke as resource persons on the importance of Employees Provident Fund. Balance sheets were distributed to the employees who already have an EPF account. Literature Translation Festival organized by Translators Forum Manipur in connection with its first Foundation Day was held at the Literary Hall of Huyen Lanpao. Forum's convener of Manipuri Language Advisory Board, Professor K. Kogendra Singh, and President of the Board, Professor Jodha C. Sanasam, presided over the function as special guest. Holemba said, "We need to translate various language books. Translation of books published in Manipuri into different languages will be greatly useful. Government of India is also trying to make India a translation industry." Mahurat for the Manipuri digital film Sanathoi, a Nazi films production, was held at Manipur Press Club today. Sanathoi is directed by Amar Raz. Mahesh, Artina and many other actors are in the film. Meanwhile, Mahurat for the Manipuri digital film Mera Thaumai under the banner of YM Films Productions was held at Manipur Press Club today. President of Manipur Olympics Association Bijoy Koijam, Chairman of Film Forum Manipur L. Sujakanta and Director of Arts and Culture Dr. K. Sobita were present at the function. The film Mera Thaumai is directed by Bijoy Gupta and produced by Biren Mangang. Gokul, Shusmita and many other prominent actors are being cast in the film. Bijoy Koizam said Manipuri films with English subtitles should be exported to other states. Before we end, a quick recap on the headline. Indian Army looks at Northeast as if a war is going on here, says human rights activist. That's all we have for now. Stay tuned for more updates.